Hi everyone, and welcome back to Bryan's Business World. Today we're going to be talking about employee training, and I think I want to sort of cut away some of the hype and what I'm going to call oversoldness of employee training. So, is employee training as a solution to your business's problems oversold? Training is very popular. There are huge businesses in and of themselves that do training. Everyone's a fan of it. Employees seem to be a fan of it, and everyone thinks it can do great wonders. But is that really the case? I would argue that that is, in fact, not the case. Now, and that training has been largely oversold for what it can do for your employees. So, does training, let's start off with a fundamental question. Does training fundamentally improve an employee? And the answer is yes, if the employee ultimately follows the training. If the employee does not follow the training or only partially has an uptake of the training, then the answer is no. There is no fundamental improvement of the employee. So while it's possible to significantly or fundamentally improve an employee with training, there really is no guarantee that it will work with any given employee. So I think that there's this assumption out there that is false, that if you do training, the employee will automatically improve. And I think that that is overhyped and very much oversold in today's business world. Now, does training create employee discipline? Absolutely not. If a person is not disciplined intrinsically or disciplined from external factors, checking in from the boss, for example, the training itself will not create discipline, I would say, in the vast majority of employees. A few may become more disciplined as a result of their training, but I think for the large number of employees, it will not create any sort of discipline with them at all. Does training create drive or hustle in an employee? No, I would say not at all. Either someone sort of has hustle and drive or they don't. I think certain people can, in certain circumstances, be inspired and would have more drive or more hustle than they normally would, but I do not think training in and of itself will create hustle or drive in an employee at all. So training is not going to do that for you. It's not going to inspire necessarily in and of itself or motivate your employees. So, well, we kind of get to a tough question then. Why should you have training of your employees as an entrepreneur or manager? And the reason is that it has, in some interesting and strange aspects, nothing to do with your employees. The training, the fundamental purpose of the training of employees has to do with the business and the business's operational needs, not necessarily what it does for the employee on an individual level. So I think in terms of your thinking on this subject, you really need to look at what you need training to do for your business at a systemic level, and an operational level, not whether it's going to improve or inspire or make a given employee better. So we'll have a couple different, maybe even several different shows on this. I hope you found some of the comments and discussion interesting today. Please feel free to follow us, leave your comments below. We look forward to hearing from you soon.